Hello YouTube, this is Marauders here, and this is the Iron Man Premium Roleplay helmet. Seriously? You thought that was gonna work?
That was worth a shot though.
Okay, so here we have the Marvel Legends Series Iron Man Premium Roleplay helmet. What a mouthful. Okay, so basically it's a very nicely designed Iron Man helmet. And if you press a button underneath the left chin, you see that there are some lights that come on. You can see there's some lights that come on. Okay. You can get up to 3 brightness settings. And why is there brightness settings? It will be very apparent later. But of course, so there's a display item. This helmet looks great. I mean, it looks very faithful to the movie. But there is one interesting thing though. If you went and watched my Captain America Shield review, while the finishing on the Captain America Shield was a bit bad, this finish looks good, but unlike the Captain America Shield, there's no coating on it. So the paint actually scrapes off very easily. Especially at the certain movement points, which I will show later. Now, of course, if one of the main selling points of this helmet is the fact that it's a roleplay helmet, so it's not just a display model where you just put it down and display. But you can't just put it on like this. So first, you need to adjust the harness, the head harness, and then you put it so it's adjust like any bicycle harness, bicycle helmet. And you put the harness into the helmet. Okay, so now the harness is in the helmet. And then, well, you still, nowadays, well, I could probably just drop it in. Most people can't, so basically they made some interesting design features to make it easier to put on. The first thing is, you take off the faceplate. So you can hear a sound when you take it off. And notice that there's a cool design on the faceplate back as well, so it's not just a blank piece of plastic. That's a very nice touch. And then for those of you whose head is a bit too big to fit inside the hole, because your face isn't as... Well, I'm sure this is not 1:1 scale, so this is not Richard Downing Jr.'s head. So you can actually open up the back here to open up for some extra space. And in case your chin is too big, you can actually pull this out for a better fit. And it pulls out and it tilts as well. So once with that, so I can now put on the helmet, and I absolutely can't see the camera anymore because I am pretty blind without my glasses. So here's the interesting thing. So once you put on the helmet, they expect you to, first is to push back in the chin piece. Okay, so now the chin piece is in, and then you need to, because of this, you need to fold it into the tabs. Now the issue that I is that the tabs here, they are actually a bit hard to get in when you're first trying it. So it's actually a bit hard to fit in, but once you're used to it, you can just put it in. And of course the final touch is the faceplate. So as you can see, the moment I put in the faceplate, it lights up, which is actually a bad thing because the lights, they are immediately in front of my eyes. So with the lights on, it's actually hard for me to see. That's why you reach into the lower jaw and you can press it to dim it. I wonder why they didn't just put the button somewhere else though. Okay, so here's the helmet, and the interesting thing is of course that even though I'm wearing the helmet, they have a very nice mouth hole system, so I can you can still easily hear me when I'm talking through the helmet. But of course, because it's basically just a piece of plastic in front of me, I am feeling slightly suffocated on here. And of course, I can smell my breath and it's getting kind of hot in here. Woo! Thankfully, there is a good feature which is you can just do this. And you can just you can wear it in this form. And the interesting thing here is that in order to save from the cost of moving parts, the faceplate itself is basically just held in using magnets. So that's both a pro and a con. The pro is of course with magnets they don't need to waste cost making it actually move. But the con is with magnets that if you're wearing this in a party or something, because it's magnets, it can easily be hit by something and it can come off very easily. So you need to pay attention to that. Now the other main problem here is that because of all this movement, when you're putting in the helmet, when you're putting on the mask, when you're taking it in and putting it in, remember when I was talking about the fact that unlike the Captain America shield, there is no gloss paint on the parts. So that's why it's very easy to have scratches and blemishes on the helmet compared to the Captain America shield. So pretty soon you'll be able to see that your helmet is starting to, if you're wearing it a lot, if you're playing with it, you definitely see that it's going to have that battle hardened look very soon. So that was the Legend Series Premium. So that was a Legend Series Premium Roleplay Iron Man helmet. Just like the Captain America shield, the fact that this is relatively cheaper than most collectibles at this scale makes it very attractive for those who want to purchase some replicas but don't want to pay the really crazy amounts for prop replica like this. This is expensive, but if you are a collector and you have been buying stuff like this, you know that the price of this is much cheaper than all the other previous collectibles that came before it. There's no complaint about the look and feel, okay? If you're just buying this for display, this is great. But the fact is that if you're using this, you're going to wear this around, just remember because there's no protective paint coating around the helmet, it will get scratched up very easily. And depending on you, that might not be something that you want. So other than that, hey, if you're just looking for a cool helmet, yeah, this is not bad. Okay, this is Marauders here, and I will see you all in the next video. You try it again, it's gonna be the same, you know, even if it's a Mega Dot.
You know, it's too bad.
Too bad what?
Because you only have a helmet.
Helmet?